See, I told you I was back to making Laos videos, so I decided that to get back into the spirit of making these Laos videos, I decided to review the movie, which just came out today. There is a lot I have to say for this movie. There are a lot of pros and cons, so I'm going to talk about the pros first and then the cons next, then give out my final rating. I also want to tell you that I'm not going to show you any clips of the movie just so I wouldn't have any spoilers, and also because Viacom may block me because of this, so I'm just going to stick to this whole image for this video. But it's alright. Enjoy the review in this case. My favorite part of this movie was the beginning. I loved how we get to see an origin story of the Loud family and some continuity from Ellis for Love with a nice song played in the background. It was pretty good. I also liked how Angus was a very nice character in this film, helping Lincoln out with a lot of stuff and also being voiced by David Tennant. David Tennant seems to be having a lot of fun voicing Angus in this movie. The relationship between Lincoln and Lily was very entertaining and much more comedy than serious situations. And I also like how this is something we haven't seen in like a very long time. So it's great to see this again. It feels like a breath of fresh air. I also like how everybody is supporting Lincoln in this movie. Well, except for the villain, Morag. But everybody in Lincoln's family supports Lincoln. Even when he's in peril, they still support him nonetheless. And that makes this film pretty good so far. But then comes the cons. I don't like the fact that the talents of every sister are all genetic traits from their ancestors. It destroys the idea that the sisters are talented by passions and learning. I'm also really sick of how the show jumps the shark with now a dragon and a ghost family, which is the last thing that got in mind when I heard the concept of a huge family in the city. Why would you have a dragon and a ghost family? The dragon also seems stereotypical for the Scottish people, but it's not too stereotypical, however, so it doesn't really annoy me that much. Also, Bobby being in this movie makes no sense. I really don't see what was his point of being there other than just to be there for like 1 minute in the movie. And Morag is an annoying character. She does have a good motive, but she could have had the decency to be a nice character at the end of the movie, but instead she's just a complete jerk for no reason and has no motive whatsoever. And that's really all I have been going. They are pretty, though, effective cons, however, don't get me wrong here. But still, the pros still match up very well. So what's my final rating? Overall, I think the movie is just okay. To be fair here, I did see how there are people that say this movie has jumped the shark. But to be fair here, unlike other episodes like Schooled or Kings of the Con where people say that this show has went downhill, I would say that this movie doesn't have any unlikable characters, that it's far from being bad, but consider how it has a lot of jumping the shark moments, I would say it's definitely not good. But I will say this right now, it's definitely better than other films of 2021 that are animated, so at least that's something to not hang your head about. So, well done, I guess, Lados movie.